Jacob, can you turn on your cam? You can.
Yeah, I haven't done anything yet.
Oh,
So I'm still, yeah, that's still good.
Just, I will distribute a few and provide a term. All right, anybody from Zoom want to tell me what you got from number one? Anyone?
Negative 2n plus 3.
Good. Okay, so first I'm gonna distribute the -2 right into the parentheses. So 5 minus 2n minus 2, and then you combine like term. So I have 5 minus 3, 2 is 3 minus 2n. If you want to write it at negative 2n plus 3, that's okay too, right? Doesn't matter. Devin, you want to try the second one? If you have it? No? Okay. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you for being honest. Anyone have said the second one from Zoom?
Would it be 18x plus 30?
Okay, let's see. 18x plus 30. Right. So distribute the 3/2 into 12x, right? So 3/2, I'm gonna do slowly, times 12x. Instead of 12x, I'm gonna rewrite it at 12x over 1. Is that okay? And then 3/2 plus 3/2 times 20, or 20 over 1, right? And then when you multiply two fractions, you just multiply across, right? So 3 times 12 is 36. 36 divided by 2 is 18, right? So 18x. And then say 3 times 20 is 60. 60 divided by 2 is 30. So plus 30. Yep. The reason I'm asking you to do this is later we're going to use this a lot. And then how about LCD? Someone else for the LCD. Hi, Corey. We just reviewing. You didn't miss anything. Someone else, did you find the LCD for 5, 6, and 1/4? I taught you how to use how to find LCD last the first day of the class. So 6, you use prime factorization, right? Remember prime factorization? Well, when you hear prime, mean you're going to break down that number 6 into something that you cannot break it down anymore. So 6 is equal to 2 times 3, right? And then 4 is equal to 2 times 2. And then you pick the one that have the same match column, right? So will be that's one and that one. So the answer should be, oh no, not LCD, yeah, LCD. I'm sorry, I'm doing GCF. Ah, darn it. My bad. It's not wrong. It's just I picked the wrong one. So okay, so GCF is you pick the 2, right? The match column. It's LCD. I was thinking GCF. LCD, least common denominator. So what do I have? So match column. Let me rewrite it one more time. Okay, let me rewrite this again. So I have 2 and I have 3 here, and then times 2. All right. So we're gonna pick, so let's do number 2 first. Number 2, Number 2, the 6 have 1, 2, but the 4 have 2, 2. So you want to pick the one that have more 2's in it. So I'm going to pick the 2, 2, right? And then 6 have 1, 3, but 4 have no 3. So I'm going to pick the one that have 1, 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 3 is 12. So LCD is 12. 3 times 2 times 2, which is 12. Or you can do on your head, like you can ask yourself, what number divided by, what is the smallest number that can divide both into 6 and into 4, right? You just kind of go up like 6, not 6 divided by 6, but does not divide by 4, right? Then you go to 8, not 8 either, 8 divided by 4, but does not divide by 6, and then 10 and 12. Just go up, up, right? And then you get used to it. Don't worry if you don't get it now. You get better, I promise. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the real subject that I'm supposed to teach you today. That is the linear equation. So there's 3 parts. The first part is the solution of a linear equation. Can someone tell me how many solutions should a linear equation have if it has a solution? What is the maximum solution it can be if it has a solution? Is linear, so that's quadratic. That's second degree. What is the degree of a linear? 1, right? So it should have 1 solution, right? 1 solution. It could be infinitely many solutions, but in a lot of cases, it has the 1 solution. Either 1 solution, infinitely many solution, or no solution, but it does not have like 2 or 3. There's no in between. Okay, so a solution of an equation is a value of a variable that makes a true statement when substituted into the equation. So that means I give you an equation and I ask you, is 0 is the solution of that equation? What we do is we substitute in, right? If the left-hand side equals to the right-hand side, then it is a solution. So I have 5 times something plus 3 equal 10 times something minus 4. Well, that something is 0 now. 5 times 0, 0. So that's just 3. And then negative 4. Is 3 equal negative 4? No, right? That's just false. So you say that's a false statement. So y, so this implies y equal 3 is not the solution to the equation above, right? Do you have any questions so far, so good? Everybody so far, so good? Oh, let me turn on my cam so you can see me. Okay, all right, second one is y equals 7/5 is the solution of that equation. So same thing, right? 5 times something plus 3 equal 10 times something minus 4. And that something now is 7/5. You can write 5 as 5/1. I like how when involving multiplying, dividing fraction, if my number is not in fraction form, I like to write it in fraction form, right? So instead of 5, I say 5/1. So the 5 and the 5 on top and the 5 on the bottom cancel, yeah. So that's just 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. On the right hand side, 10 divided by 5 in the bottom is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. 14 minus 4 is 10. So yes, 10 is equal to 10. This is true. So when it's true, what does that mean? I mean what? When I plug in 7/5 and then it's left-hand side equal to the right-hand side, this means 7/5 must be what? the solution, right? It's be it. It's gonna be the guy, right? So y equal, this imply y equals 7/5 is the solution. On the exam, I'm gonna have one like this. I ask you is something is a solution of the equation, you plug it in, right? And you tell me whether it is or is not. It's easy point. Why don't you guys try this one, number 2? Put your answer in the chat. People from Zoom, because you don't have to show me all the work. You tell me is whether A is a solution or not, or whether B is a solution or not. You don't have to show me all the work. So conclude if oh, sorry, that was my old file. Yes. No, I can just walk around. Small class. If it like, they used to have a 60 student, you had to join in. So which one is it, yes and no? Oh, I think so, yeah, all of you have the same answer, so must be it. Two, 4, 3rd, 4, 3rd. Okay, so A, Joshua say A is not, B is yes. Haya, B is a solution. What about A? Is
It's not.
oh, okay. Alex, same. Good. Yeah. Very good. Okay, I don't know the answer, but everyone have the same answer, so must be correct. So you plug it in, right? 9 times something plus 2 equals 6 times something plus 3. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna copy this. Let's rewrite it again. And then 4/3. 4/3. Now divided by 3 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. So false. That means y equal 4/3 is not the solution. What over here? 1/3. 3, 9 divided by 3 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. So yes, it's true, right? So y equal 1/3 is the solution. Easy. Okay. Now I don't give you the solution. I want you to find it, right? The number one is I give you a solution. I want you to check. Now I want you to solve for it. So here's the step. First, you're gonna distribute or clear out the parentheses. I'm gonna just go ahead and walk through you example 1 as I walk you through the steps. So for example number 1, I'm gonna distribute, right, to clear out the parentheses. So 5x plus 20 equal negative 2x plus 6. Multiply both sides by LCD if the equation have fraction. We don't have fractions, so we can skip that step. Combine like term. Well, there's no like term on each side, but what we can do is we can move to the 4th step, is move variable to one side and constant to the other side, right? Opposite have 2p, right? Typo, okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move everybody that have x attached to it to the left side, because I like my x to be on the left, and then the constant to the right. So what should I do? What's your high school teacher teach you to do? How do I move the negative 2x to the left? Add, right? So you add 2x both sides. So this gone, right? So 5x plus 2x is 7x. Oops, I'm gonna keep it red. Plus 20 equals 6. And same thing, right? I'm gonna move the 20 to the right. So subtract 20. So 7x equal 6 minus 20 is negative 14. Remember, you want to solve for x, right? So divide both sides by 7. So I got x equal negative 2. Well, I gotta check back, right? You can check back. Check. So 5 and then negative 2 plus 4 minus 2, negative 2 minus 3. I'll make the negative 2 red. All right, negative 2, you gotta do the one inside the parentheses first, right? Negative 2 plus 4 is 2. So 5 times 2, which is 10. Should be equal, I forgot the equal sign. So, and so about negative 2 minus 3 is negative 5. And times negative 2, that's 10 also. So it is checked. Is there any questions so far? Thank you, Jacob. Just caught your answer just now. All right, number 2, a little bit more involved. It has fraction. It has fraction. So first of all, if there's many ways of doing this, I want to see what is the easiest way that I can show you that you're less likely to make a mistake. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split. If I have a plus 1, all of that over 4, I'm going to split into a over 4. Plus 1 over 4. Is that okay? It's the same thing, right? Same thing with the second fraction. I'm going to split into 2a over 4 minus 3 over 4 equal a over 2 minus 2. 2a over 4 is the same thing as what? Oh, do you know, just leave it like that. It's fine. Okay, so your denominator is 4, 4, 4, 4, 2, and then this guy is certainly 1, right? So what's my LCD here? What's the LCD here? What is the smallest number that can divide into all of them? Well, when I say small, I know the least is kind of that misunderstood. It's kind of, the person is kind of counterintuitive, but it's not. Smallest number that can divide into 4 and 2 and 1. That's not the smallest. It's what? 4, right? 4 is the smallest. So that's why I say smallest, right? So it's 8, 16, right?
Like least number of divisions.
Yeah, at least, yeah. So 4, right? 4. So that's LCD. It's kind of opposite of GCD. So LCD is 4 because 4 divided by into 4, into 2, into 1 evenly. So that means what? That means I'm going to multiply everybody by what? 4 over 1, right? 4 over 1, 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 4 over 1. Basically, I multiply both sides by 4 over 1, and then I distribute.
Between the 1 and the 4 and the 2a and the 4, shouldn't it be a plus instead of a minus?
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Corey. Thank you very much. Yeah. So you don't change anything, right? You multiply everybody by 4 over 1, so the equation does not change. Next step, you simplify, right? 4 divided by 4 is gone, so that's just a. This thing is gone as well. This gone. This gone. This one give me 2 on the top, right? 2 on the top. So a plus 1 plus 2a minus 3 equal 2a minus 2 times 4 is 8. Does anyone have a question? If you do, please ask now. All right, combine like term. That's step number 3, right? We did the first 2 steps. Now step number 3, combine like term. So a plus 2a is 3a. 1 minus 3 is -2. On the right hand side is, we write it as 2a minus 8. And then you want to solve for a, so you move a to the left, constant to the right. Subtract 2a, subtract 2a. So I have a minus 2 equal -8. Add 2. A equal -6. You check it yourself, okay? I'm not gonna check it. You can check it. Let's see. You can check it using your calculator. -6. -6 plus 1 is -5 and 4. -6 times 2 is 12. -15 over 4. -5, -15, that's -20. -20 divided by 4 is -4, right? So the left hand side is -4. 6 divided by 2. 2 over, you can do 4 over 2, right? 2 is the same thing as 4 divided by 2. So it's -6, -4, -10 divided by 2 is 5. It's not the same. Oh no, it's the same. 20 divided by, yeah, -5, -5. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah. You can use your calculator. All right, how about you try this one? Number 3. Wow. Yeah, just number 3. Number 3. People from Zoom, you can put your answer in the chat privately to me. Oh, by the way, from the previous you try, if you got it right, give yourself a bonus check mark. Okay. And you guys are supposed to remember that on your own, right? I don't remember. You later on you total it up at the end of the day, you put in the sheet. Devin, Mike, you forgot to put your bonus check mark from last time, the last 2 times, so make sure you do that. Mhm. Let's see, today is the night. Alex, you're gonna wait till the end of the class, Alex, so you might get more, so you don't have to keep fixing it.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone have a solution? In the meantime, I'm gonna take attendance. Attendance here. Ava, not here. I have my class missing. I don't know why. He's still there on the system. Just never seen him. Corey's here. Kevin is here. Kevin is here. Alex is here. Curtis, not here. Curtis, not here. Oh, Curtis. Oh, Curtis. Okay. Curtis is here. Josh is here. Josh, were you here in the first day of the class?
Yeah, the first day I was, and then the
Yeah.
second class I wasn't because I tried to access the Zoom
Oh,
link and it wouldn't work for me.
Oh, maybe I was like 4 minutes late. Maybe that's why.
Oh, okay, yeah. But I was here the first time.
Okay. Jacob. It's here.
Yeah, I'm
Jacob.
here.
Would you hear first day, Jacob?
No, I wasn't able to come Thursday.
Oh, okay. That's okay. I just need to ask. So I can put in the point. Reagan, not here. Catlin. Yes, here. Mike is here. What you got? What you got? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think Haya had the same thing. Josh had the same thing as well. Right. Okay, so distribute, right? Distribute. 2/3 times 9x. I like to write 9x over 1. And then minus 2/3 times 12 over 1. Okay. Thank you, Alex. Equal 8 plus 2x. Let's see. The 9 and the 3 is gonna be give me 3 in the top, right? So 2 times 3 is 6x. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So I got 4 on the top. 2 times 4 is 8. So 8 plus 12. Oh, not 12. 2x. Subtract 2x. And then I'm gonna do two things at the same time. I'm gonna subtract, I'm gonna add 8 as well. So that's gone. Okay, so 6x minus 2x is 4x. And then 8 plus 8 is 16, divided both sides by 4. X equal 4. And again, you check it yourself. Right? Everybody got 4, so I believe it's 4. All right, number 4. What do you think I should do first? I got parentheses within parentheses. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna work from inside out, right? Just work your way from inside out. So first, I'm gonna distribute the negative a into 2x and minus 5. So rewrite 10 and then 3 minus 8 times negative 8 times 2x is negative 16x. Negative 8 times negative 5 is positive 40. Equal 15 times 40 is 600. Thank you. Minus 15 times 5x. What? 50 of 75? 75x. All right. You can use your calculator. And now we're gonna distribute the 10. Oh, before that, I would combine like term inside the bracket. So I got 3 and then 40, right? So 10 times bracket negative 16x plus 43. And then now I distribute the 10. Let me rewrite this right hand side. 10 times negative 16x is negative 160x. 10 times 43 is positive 430 equals 600 minus 75x. So now you know what to do, right? Bring x to one side. So that's gone. And then I'm going to do this constant at the same time because I don't have enough space to write. Subtract 430 both sides because I want to bring the constant to the right. What negative 16 plus 75? 85? Negative 85x equal 170. Divide both sides by negative 85. X equal, what is the x equal to? Negative 2. Okay. You can check it yourself. I'm not checking it. All right. Number five is you're gonna have like something like, so on exam expect one of each. Okay, one of each. So as you can see, the easiest one is kind of like these, right? Those are easy, right? And then expect fraction, and then expect decimal. Okay, so the decimal, you have two ways of doing this. One way is just distribute and then use the number as is. You don't have to modify it. The other way is you can modify this, but I don't want decimal. I'm gonna change this into integer. So how would I change this into integer? I'll show you two ways. So the first method is I'm gonna use it as is. So 0.25x plus 0.05 times x is 0.05x. 0.05 times 3 is 0.15, right? Check. Point 0.05 times. Yeah, 0.15, and then equal 2.85. Combine like term, right? Combine like term. And I meant to write this in red. 0.25, 0.25 plus 0.05 is 0.3, right? 0.30x plus 0.15 equal 0.285. Oop, no, 2.85. And then because 0.15 is a constant, I'm gonna move it to the right. So subtract 0.15 both sides. And so I have 0.30x equal 0. 8 minus 1 is 7. So 2.7. Divide both sides by 0.3. 0.30. I have x equal 0.111 a lot, which is what? If you change it into fraction, 19. Oh, do you guys have graphing calculator? You are allowed. I know that 661, 662, they don't allow students to use graphing calculator. Not in my class. It's technology era. I'm allowed because it's a class I do what I want. I'm allowed these students to use graphing calculator. If in your graphing calculator, and you see frac, oh, so you see frac right there, you enter twice, right? So for example, 1 divided by 9 is 0.11111, right? So some people, what is 0.1111? So you go to math, you enter twice, they give you 19, right? Or 1 divided by 3 is 0.323, right? Go to math, just leave it as is. Number 1, enter twice, give you 1/3. Okay, so the other way is method 2 is somebody don't like fractions. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna multiply both sides by 10. So let me rewrite this: 0.25x plus 0.05x plus 3 equal 2.85. Multiply both sides by, actually by 100, right? Because 2 decimal places. Yeah. Yeah, so multiply by 100. 100. So 100 times 0.25x is, yeah, 25x plus 100 times 0.05 is 5, right? And then you rewrite that. You don't multiply the 100 to the x, right? Do it once because let me finish. Equal 285. All right, don't write this down. Let me explain this step. A lot of people, they do 5 times 100x plus 300. That is wrong, right? Because they multiply the 100 to 0.05, 2x, and 3 times. Let me ask you something like this. If I have 5 times 10 times 2, do you multiply the 5 into the 10 and then multiply the 5 into the 2? No, no, right? Yeah, this is first. Multiply the 5 one time, that's it. So the 5 times 10 times 2, and that's it, right? It's not distribution. It's not. If it was plus, don't write this down. Then you allowed to do that. But because multiplication is the same thing as 5 times 10 times 2, right? The 5 times the 10 times the 2 once. So same thing in our problem. The 100 times the 0.05 once. So I leave the other in parentheses alone. Okay, so now it looks a bit more friendly oriented, right? So 25x, something that you comfortable with, plus 5x plus 15 equal 285. Combine like term. 25 plus 5 is 30x. And then you subtract the 15. So 270 divide both sides by 30, you got 19. Oh, you got 9? Oh, something wrong? Oh, we should have 9, right? Oh, you should have 9 here too. My bad. I take points. I take yeah, I think should be, yeah, it should be 9. My bad. Nobody said anything. 9. Yeah, 27 divided by 3 should be 9. Okay. Thank you, Devin. So on the exam, up to you, right, whichever method you like. Why don't you practice number 6? That's your you try. So people from Zoom, practice number 6. Put your answer in the chat for me. But only show me one method, okay? You don't have to show me both. So maybe something.
Yeah, that's-
Oh, I know what you messed up. Like, should be. But 100 is.
Yeah, I shifted it over, well, because I did, yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, maybe something else.
No, I know what I did, yeah. Right, right. I don't know why I shifted it over twice.
All right, Alex, Josh, Kaya got the same. All right, everybody got the same, so must be it. Which method you got used? Together decimal, okay, all right, me too, all right. 0.1, by the way, 0.10 is the same thing as 0.1, right? Plus 0.05D minus is it 0.25? Equal 2.15, combine like term. Be 0.15D minus 0.25 equal 2.15. Add 0.25 both sides. 0.15D equal 0, 3, 2.3. Oh no, 4. My bad, 2.4 divided by 1.5. 0.15. 0.15, 0.15 both sides. What you got for the 2.4 divided by 0.15? 16. Tell you what, on the exam, your answer should be in integer, so you know that you got it right. How's that? All the problems. So that you're confident that you likely you have it right if you have a integer. Okay, so that's solving linear equation. So far, how many solutions do you see here? 1, right? So for example, problem 1, x has to be what? X has to be -2. The only solution that satisfies that equation is x is -2 only, nothing else, right? Nothing else. And for the rest of the problem, it's the same thing, right? So the solution of an equation that have one, equation have one solution, we call that conditional, because that's the condition, that's the only solution is except, right? So conditional. So the first one called conditional equation, I mean, has only one solution, whatever that may be, but that's the only solution is except, right? The other one is unconditional equation. Unconditional equation. There are two types. It's called identity. That means you have infinitely many solution. Infinitely many solution. And contradiction. Mean no solution. No solution. Right, so for the conditional equation, that's what we've done so far. Right, all the problem that you did have one solution. For the unconditional equation, I'll show you some more example. So for example, number 1, x plus 4, x plus 3. If you just eyeball the problem, can you see something wrong? A number plus 4 is equal to a number plus 3. Is there such number? No, right? It's kind of contradicting in the first place, right? But go ahead and solve for it. What about we subtract x both sides? X gone, x gone. Yeah, so what? 4 equal 3. Is 4 equal 3? No, no, right? No, not in this universe. 4 is not equal 3, so false. So that means what? This equation has no solution, right? No solution. Any x that you take from negative infinity to positive infinity, any number that you pick in that on the number line does not satisfy, at least in the real number word. So no solution. So that means no solution. Oh, by the way, this one is different than the one that I did in the beginning, okay? In the beginning, what did I do? I give you a solution and I asked you to check, right? Here, I don't give you the solution. I want you to solve, but then it come out is false. So you say no solution. The second one, let's solve for it. Let's solve it. You have, so I have 2x minus 5 on the left. On the right, I'm going to distribute the 4. Again, I like to write 4 over 1 times 1/2 x minus 4 over 1 times 5/4. Okay, so 4 divided by 2 give me 2 on the top, so 2x. 4 is gone, so -5. 2x minus 5 equal to x minus 5. Is that true? Yeah, right. But if you want, you can do more. Let's subtract 2x both sides. So now -5 equal -5. Is -5 equal -5? Yes, right? It's true. So true. So when it's true, what does that mean? Any number that you plug in for x, any number at all, I give you from -3 to positive infinity, you randomly pick one, any number will satisfy this equation. So your solution will be all real number. That's a script all real number. If you want to be fancy, you can write in interval notation from -infinity to positive infinity. All right, give me one. You don't have to give me both. Why don't you try number 3? Alex say no solution. Yeah, Alex.